I know City are a top side, but then the kind of form Liverpool possess, they're in that kind of form that when Man City were also in this kind of form during the lockdown era, just how they were able to calm down and snap up. Guardiola should be missing Rodri. We are talking about the best holding midfielder in the world. Actually, you can tell that this is the actual engine room
of the team.
Of the team. I mean, he's the actual heartbeat of Manchester City. Xabi Alonso this season compared to last season,
A little bit inconsistent, obviously expected. Going for a treble and losing. Don't tell me now, as we hire Amorim, so be coach the playbook. So, what he has done Villa. It's crazy in such a short amount of time.
Mad impressive, very. Hello, viewers, and welcome to another pulsating episode of Football Bants here on Ep12 Media. And I am your host, Sumachi, and with me is Manchester United fan and football enthusiast.
Got you. Normal level football is red. Get that mistaken.
Yeah, no, also no, has been we've had quite the weekend, and a lot of things be happening. Manchester City still very much struggling seriously.
Yes. This is football in 2024, guys. I mean, even the almighty Manchester City can get caught up in bad form, like we are seeing right now. Yesterday night they blew their
three goal lead.
I was really surprised seeing them lead 3-0 with like 82 minutes or 70 something minutes to go, and they still managed to blow it. It's crazy actually.
Because I feel like Pep Guardiola should be missing Rodri. Mention his quality about not just right now he's being branded as the best player in the world, which he is the best player in the world. But then we are talking about the best holding midfielder in the world. Actually, you can tell that this is the actual engine room
of the team.
Of the team. I mean, he's the actual heartbeat of Manchester City. And now you see the fact that him not being around, him not being there, is like chaos actually, because it's like all things are crumbling down. Pep Guardiola has not won a game in his last 6 games in all competitions.
That's crazy.
6 games. It's not like I mean, and he's conceding massively, bro.
Well, that is something for him to actually sit back and take notice of, because it's been 6 games.
6 games.
This is last
and now they have Liverpool this weekend. I mean, they have Liverpool this coming weekend. I mean, bro, that is fire for fire, because now Liverpool have something that they're playing against Real Madrid today, and I mean we expect.
Do you think Liverpool will be able to go back to back Real Madrid and City? Because City. Arsenal 5 goals yesterday. They put
some beautiful football that yesterday.
5 different goals.
Arsenal fans, don't be saying our great trophy,
but they are playing brilliant football right now. Yesterday was super. The advance should be really exciting. And as far as the future holds, there are a lot of positives actually. In this chapter thing, I think they are one of the top teams.
Yes.
Wow, PSG are really struggling. PSG are really struggling.
I feel like with the sale of Mbappe and also the sale of Neymar, Messi, all those guys leaving the club, these are not just influential players, but players that can change and deliver in moments that we can't even tell that this is that moment of the game. These are players that can change a game the moment they just move from like gear 1 to like go gear 10 immediately. We're talking Messi. This guy can attract. Did I say can attract? Oh, Messi attracts players. Now he can attract like four of you and take out of four of you at the same time.
No space.
And open up spaces for that. I mean, yeah, it's like he has opened up acres of land for his teammates to explore and like farm into them. Literally eat up the space and use it. That is Messi. Mbappe, very lethal in very tight spaces too. Very, very lethal.
Speaking of lethal people, Lewandowski has 7 goals in 5 Champions League games.
And then reaching a record of 100 Champions
The
League.
third person to actually get to it.
That is an elite actually.
That's an elite class,
class actually.
Yes.
Yes, an elite forward actually. I mean, given that he is very, very good at what he does, heading. I mean, left foot, right foot. I mean, he's a finisher, very, very clinical, very, very clinical finisher. And one that your defenders do not dare give that kind of space and that time to flourish in your box. Because trust me, this is someone that, bro, these guys are short, bro. The guy they finish.
Yes.
The guy they finish.
Like
Niall's back.
Don't forget FIFA 17. Why they like this?
But normally, as the guy they back, in the body they don't like say in a human being now.
Yes.
Like. In boy they do I'm like because if not buying that time when they buying they do like say that guy na robot because how person go they like on the average of every season when they do the same thing with Ronaldo and they Messi they do in terms of goal scoring.
It's because he sees himself as that same type of player, has the same quality, obviously he possesses it.
Yeah.
And what's happening now is that the same way they were in their golden years and they were still shining and delivering, it's exactly the same thing he's doing. So that is very, very commendable, and he's doing the same thing in the league. They are pushing for that title. So yes.
Yeah, that's actually very, very, very true. They're pushing and everything. Bayer Leverkusen 5-0. I'm like Xabi Alonso this season compared to last season.
A little bit inconsistent, obviously expected. Going for a treble and losing
the major one.
Not really the major one, but like
I mean, you would call it the major one because now, I mean, the Europa League. Now it's just like you get the league, you get the FA Pokal. You what's remaining? If you're in Champions League and you're in that stage, the next thing is, Baba, you guys call it down.
You know, it's actually I don't really say it's easier to build cup winning team. I don't really say it's easier to build any sort of team. It's not easy building a football team. But
yes.
in terms of what Xabi Alonso has done with Bayer Leverkusen, he has been there. This is almost his 3rd year. The first year they didn't capture the league title. They go to the semi-finals, Europa. The second year they won the league title. They got to the finals of the Europa League. So you can see that there's already a pattern of going deep into competition.
Yes, and
for the league title, in terms of contention in Germany, it is
it's like beyond it's beyond reach most times.
Most times too.
Beyond reach most times, yes.
And Bayer Leverkusen is snapping that reach as it were, being the first to snap it in over 11 years. Not just doing that, also getting their hands on their first league title actually.
Yes.
Obviously to the fans that would be more important than whatever Europe holds for now because they can still achieve bigger and better things in the future. So Xabi Alonso winning 5-0 against Salzburg is just like a reminder of we can still play that sharp, free-flowing football. Not a lot of our key players left over the summer. They are still that same side with that same identity. We will still attack the ball. We will still play our fine bread of football against Europe's elites.
Yeah, and also today, guys, we've got plenty. We've got a lot of games choked today. Games choked today, bro. Yeah. I mean, we've got Aston Villa playing against Juventus. Guy, wow. That is, guy. You know, we don't play for. We don't ball well for these guys.
No be coach they play ball now. Person tell me now, so we hire Amorim, so no be coach they play ball. So, what he has done with Aston Villa. Crazy in such a short amount of time.
Mad impressive, very, very impressive. Very impressive.
Tonight we'll test him. He's coming up against the Juventus side that is not the same Bianconeri we are used to.
Yes. I mean, not the one that them Tevez wearing. That you're sure that if they try to meet these guys will smash them clean.
Yes. So they have to be really, really tactical. They've beaten Bayern already this season.
Yes.
So that's at least a big confidence boost.
A very, very massive one actually, given the kind of players they have. Jean Duran. I mean, it certainly makes people like McGinn look very world class. Actually, I mean, makes people like McGinn look world class and like stand out. That is we're talking John McGinn, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Those are the best players for his system. So hats off to bro.
The ones that I believe, there's this thing about English players. There's this thing about English players here, and the ability to pass the ball and pass the ball very well. That is. It's as if it's ingrained into them that you know what the English way, the Englishman, the average English player knows how to pick out a pass from anywhere. Actually, like it's as if that is what they are trained. You know, like Brazil, skill, flair. Argentina, the fact that you are short, you're already a wonderful player already.
Yes.
I mean, each country,
5'6", 5'7".
I'm telling you, each country with its actual traits when it comes to football. Like for instance, now in Nigeria, now the dog say your head dey like this now. Then your head dey like this. You go sabi keep nobody. Yes, and it has been known that people with that shape of head actually do keep very well for Nigeria. God bless in a very, very, very normal thing today. Speaking of normal things that people keeping, bro, we have we have Liverpool versus Real Madrid.
That's 3 Champions League finals between the two of them.
Bro, like within the past, I think 9 years. Yes, we've had 3 Champions League finals.
At least 2 from them, 2 from the two of them. When in general in history we've had 3 Champions League finals between these two teams. Liverpool have won and the remaining 2 have gone to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But that is a crazy European rivalry there.
No, but then I will mention, you know, this last 9 years, we've had Liverpool and Real Madrid clash. I mean, we've had them clash in the Champions League final 2 times already. And we've had the same Real Madrid and Liverpool appear in multiple finals. At least we can be sure, like after this 9 years, 14 we had Real Madrid. I mean, 16 we had Real Madrid, 17 we had Real Madrid, 18 we had Real Madrid,
and
9
Liverpool.
I had Real Madrid and Liverpool in 18, 19
We had Liverpool.
20.
And
20 we didn't have Liverpool 20. Yeah, them 21 we didn't have either of them. Then 22 you're seeing 2 of them come to face each other again, bruh. So this is a clash that has rich history. You have these guys. Liverpool have 6 Champions Leagues, bruv. But that will be joke. Now Martel, not only then I get up for England. Not only then I get up for England. Not only then I get up for England. All of us, all the remaining clubs if you say they England do, if you combine them na Liverpool Champions League.
Maybe they get down, they will keep on for themselves.
But still, Liverpool, Real Madrid, rich history. You understand? I mean, Los Blancos, bro.
I know you're a Real Madrid fanatic. You don't have to like show it and ooze it around.
But I do. You know what I feel about this game is I don't really see Real Madrid winning this game. I see a situation where Liverpool will, I won't say come out like all guns blazing or anything, but I feel like Liverpool will put up much of a fight against them this time and make it very serious.
What I believe is it's going to be a pulsating football match and an interesting one to watch. So I'm just hoping to be entertained.
No, but still, I feel like Liverpool in this game, something will actually happen because now you look at Ancelotti's tactics, you look at his tactics, and what you see is pace. This injection of pace. It's such that even his midfielders have a wall like. They can be surrounded by like 4 or 5 players and they need only 3 touches and the ball is already Salah,
that is football,
Diaz,
that is tactics, and that is the way his team is set up. So obviously that injection of pace has always been there. He just needed to spark it up for a couple of games. Well, as far as now is concerned throughout this season so far, I guess the game against Real Madrid is a huge test. You are going to be welcoming Mbappe, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
But he has to strap up. There's nothing you're telling me because of Anfield he might actually just, I said this over a week or 2 ago, he will have to strap up for this game. He knows.
You really make a point there. Very, very, very valid point. Because now Mbappe, there's some level of concern given his game, not just his game time, because he's always seeing game time, and even with the fact that he's seeing game time, he's not.
If you were Ancellotti, I'd like to ask you a question. If you were Ancellotti with Kylian Mbappe right now, would you be panicked?
Truth be told, I mean, he wasn't really. They didn't really spend much on him though.
No,
They didn't really spend on
it's
him.
not about. They are spending much on him right now. They are paying his wages, and it's crazy amount of wages. I'm asking you from a coach's point of view, towards a player, would you really be concerned with Kylian Mbappe right now?
I believe, for me, I believe he will click when he will click.
It's not about clicking. This is a world-class player. He's actually not been as shitty as they describe him to be throughout this season.
Yes, but he's scoring more penalties though.
So
scoring more penalties now. And it's not like he's an old person already. I mean, how old is Mbappe? Mbappe is not up to 27 yet now.
Penalties.
People
underestimate the importance of penalties. Ancellotti right now looking at Kylian Mbappe, and any other footballer right now looking at Kylian Mbappe, what I see and what they are supposed to see is a man in his habitat.
Yeah.
Because that boy was born to play for Real Madrid.
Yes, that's very true.
And when you look at the stats he's had, Mbappe scores his next 1 or 2 goals. He's at 10 for this season. Yes, we'd have expected him to get to that number like far back.
Yeah.
But it's a new club, it's a new system, it's a new culture. Obviously, he has to adapt. Even if he is world class, obviously he'd have to adapt. But the game against Liverpool, watch out for that guy. He will actually cook up 1 or 2 because those are the kind of games this guy lives for.
Yes, I mean big games in terms of Kylian Mbappe. Big games are like his actual. I won't say it is his calling shot, but scoring in big games is a very normal thing. Very normal thing for Kylian Mbappe. We've seen how much he has proved that in the past actually. Except the Clasico, they call him Madrid that day.
Yeah, they're still going to play second one now, so it's not. I don't think there's any panic now. All these things are over 90 minutes. It's just what matters is whether you get the 3 points or not, I guess, or whether you get the win or not.
Yeah, that's very.
And that's just the concept of football. I don't really see what we actually be here talking about if we didn't actually understand that, I guess.
Speaking of understanding things, Ruben Amorim.
Of course, now. I lost 1-1 withdraw. Man still have failed to win in 6 matches. Now, I lost 1-1 withdraw. New manager. What do you guys expect?
No, but the guy leave Victor. He leave Gyökeres come me to now. You just say it's easy to leave that kind of player with that kind. So bro, I believe that if this guy was on a play that's now no big deal like that guy. It's not possible.
Fine,
bro, they won't smoke them like that. It's not possible.
Bro, one thing is for sure at this point now, we can never know.
You can never know because he was not there.
But you bringing your careers now to insult, oh my guy, calm down. Your career. Who is this Gyökeres guy? Gyökeres, the highest football he played in England was in Coventry in the Championship.
Yes, and now he has won now. That is, it takes a little moment for a player to shine.
I really love for Manchester United to get involved and get in.
No, go buy him.
But you saying
you
say Amorim left the Champions
He left Champions League football for you guys, bro. He left
Champions League. That is why
Manchester
United and Manchester United we are tracked. We attract is the reputation. We can be last on the table and still get ourselves a world-class player or manager. In fact, that's even the more reason why we would get one. Because some people would just be so disgusted from afar. Honestly, from what I saw in the first game, the players still need to be caught up. They still really need to be caught up on these guys' playing styles, how things should work. But there was progress. What keeps surprising me this season about my club and the players there, I believe it's Andrew Onana. I don't think I've said this way too much. When you start playing good football, I actually love to give footballers their flowers. But this guy, I don't really think I'll sit down here saying this thing at this point. He's been superb all season, I will not lie.
Andrew Onana, I mean, has arguably been. He has been Manchester United's best player, actually.
Best player. He's been the Premier League's best and most consistent player, actually.
Consistency, maybe in terms of clean sheets and all that.
Not really just clean sheets, performances.
Yes.
It's not really making them same errors leading to goals that he was making at this point of last season.
Yeah.
At least he has really, really improved on that. And last season he was able to keep a total of 9 clean sheets in the Premier League.
Funny thing is that I think Onana should be the one with the highest clean sheets in the Premier League. I mean, guys, they see person will be saying the pipe anyhow that last season.
You see, I mean,
the guy don't step up already.
These are things that he as a manager looks at. The league has been solid since coming in.
Yeah.
He has he has little or no work to actually do in terms of knowing which players are quality and which players are not quality. But now it's how to utilize them all as a team. That is the big if in Manchester United, because it's been a while since those boys were
Those boys were actually a team.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe with the dismissal of Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim coming, I mean, it's Ruben is steering the ship and everything for him. I believe that that guy still has a lot to do. I mean, he's a 39-year-old manager, as far as I'm concerned.
With
New,
like one
new,
or two league
you
titles,
understand?
sometimes
New,
goals.
still, as far as we're concerned, still new to the
Newly
job.
minted, he's newly
So,
minted, yes.
so I believe it's something that much later we have to like watch out for this guy and see what he will build out of Manchester United. Because
Hopefully something good. Hopefully
does
something good.
Manchester United have a horde of talent. Actually, so much talent in their squad. It's in fact it's too much actually. It's too much actually, and I think that's why he has a lot to deal with when it comes to Manchester United. I believe his movement and his rapport with the players will be very, very wonderful. So, guys, we have come to the very end of this our pulsating podcast. Remember, I say champion this night. Mona, calm down, grab a bottle of Heineken, and actually sit down. You understand? If you're getting to whatever it is, just calm down, chill. After you come back from work today, you sit down, you observe the Champions League. Because, guys, it is actually getting down again this evening. Remember, Liverpool, Real Madrid, the Reds against the Whites. Champions League finalists going at it head to head. So guys, we're having a real battle this evening, guys. We have come to the very end of this pulsating podcast. I remain your host, Somachi, and with me,
Kachi. No forget, the ball is red, no be Liverpool.
See